Despite only recent research into the subject, many would claim that they've been here the entire time. Imagine a genetically enhanced group of beings. They look just like us. They walk among us, beside us. Have we unknowingly met one before? How do they hide so well? What is a psychopath? What most people think of when they envision a psychopath is somebody who is crazy, angry, violent, a killer. Young picture of Jack Nicholson in The Shining, breaking the door. Somebody going absolutely batshit, like Janny's dad, Jack Torrance in The Shining. Or somebody murdering or committing other unspeakably evil deeds, like the notorious serial killer, Ted Bundy. While these preconceptions have definitely earned their merits, let us shine some light onto what truly makes a psychopath a psychopath. The American Psychological Association currently accepts the triarchic scales as the basis for breaking down psychopathy into 3 essential parts: boldness, meanness, and disinhibition. What holds most of us back from being bold, mean, and uncaring of risk? Fear. And fear is processed in the little sponge-shaped part of the brain called the amygdala. And when this amygdala does not work right, a person just might do things that somebody with a normally functioning brain might seriously reconsider. But what about the brains with somewhat working amygdalas? Psychopathy can be viewed as a spectrum, claims Kevin Dutton, research psychologist at the University of Oxford. And he says that everybody has a few of these traits, and it really depends on the situation and how one can fine-tune those traits to accommodate the situation. So he describes this theory in detail in his book, The Wisdom of a Psychopath. With proper application, the ability to be a courageous, ruthless risk-taker can be used to get a leg up on others. Young picture of Ted Bundy, innocent. How Ted Bundy lured his victims and then trapped them was with advantageous use of his psychopathic nature. In the 1978 New York Times edition that covered his trial, it quotes, "The moment he stepped into the courtroom in Utah 3 years ago to answer a charge of kidnapping, those who saw him for the first time agreed with those who had known him for all of his 28 years. There must have been some terrible mistake. Outwardly, he was nothing but calm, friendly, a victim of some terrible misunderstanding." Conclusively, knowledge is power. And knowing these modern predators' weapons can allow the informed to adapt and overcome. They can be unstable and terrifying, like Jack Nicholson's suspiciously convincing portrayal in The Shining, or they can be charming and charismatic, fist-bumping with one hand and hiding a knife with the other. In either case, knowing what you're truly up against can give you the edge you need to come out of an encounter with a psychopath unscathed. So the next time your sweet old grandma bakes you a fresh batch of cookies after you've ignored her phone calls for literally weeks, stay on the safe side and make sure she eats one first.